Hello all, welcome to my channel. I hope from display you all are already know about the topic. Also there is the heading. So the term virus was coined by Louis Pasteur first in 1884. Actually the word virus is derived from a Latin word which means vira or venom, means poisonous fluid or poison. Vira means poisonous fluid and venous means poison. The first ever discovered plant virus was tobacco mosaic virus, and it was discovered by Russian scientist D. Ivanovsky in 1892. And the study of virus is known as virology. So let us discuss more about virus. Before going to the discussion, if you are not subscribed my channel yet, please subscribe and stay tuned. Virus are simply an obligate intracellular parasite. It only replicate inside the host body. Without the host, it just acts as an inert particle. It infects all type of cell, human, animal, plant, bacteria, archaea, protozoa. Even it may attack the virus itself also. Then structure of virus, mainly the virus contain three part, that is capsid, envelope, nucleic acid. So what is capsid? Capsid is the nucleic acid surrounded protein coat. These are the nucleic acid and the protein coat outer side is known as a capsid, and the capsid is composed of a smaller protein component referred as a capsomere. Here is the example of a tobacco mosaic virus. The nucleic acid is a single stranded RNA, and these petal-like structures are capsid, and the whole petals are more than one capsid is called as a capsomere. A single capsid is formed capsomere, then the capsid plus genome combine form nucleocapsid. And here is the viral genome, this rope-like structure, and this hexagonal part combining form nucleocapsid. Capsids comes in many forms, but mostly we see three types, that is icosahedral, filamentous and head and tail. Icosahedral consists of 20 faces, and the name icosahedral is just because of this 20 face. Filamentous is also known as helical or spiral. This is the helical shape. Look like a helix coiling structure. It is also called rod shape structure. Next one is head tail. Head tail just intermediate in between filamentous and icosahedral. If we look this head, this icosahedral and this head are just equal, and this filamentous is from the tail fiber. Head is icosahedral, tail is helical, so this is called as head tail structure capsid, and this type of virus is seen in a it also called as a bacteriophage, as it is attack only the bacteria. It also called T4 phage or bacteriophage, and this filamentous structure is seen in tobacco mosaic virus, and this is the icosahedral. Next is envelope, the outer glycoprotein layer surrounding the nucleocapsid. This capsid को surround layer which surround the nucleocapsid is known as envelope, and the outer layer of envelope contains spike-like projection which help the virus to attach with the host body or the specific cell surface. Next is nucleic acid, means the genetic material among the living form. All the organism contain, all the eukaryotic organism contain double-stranded DNA, some prokaryotes also, but only few group of virus have the genetic material as DNA. Most virus contain RNA as their genetic material, and these RNA are two different strains, one is positive and one is negative. Next is viral replication. A virus replicates by two heads or two methods. First is lytic method, second is lysogenic method. Lytic method involve in 5 to 6 steps actually. First is attachment, penetration, synthesis, assembly and lysis. So let us see what happens in these steps. This is the active virus life cycle or lytic life cycle. First step is attachment, then penetration, then transcription, then replication, assembly and lysis. First, the viral particle or the bacteriophage is attached with the host bacteria body or outer wall of the host bacteria. Then the genetic material or the viral genome is penetrated into the host bacteria. Then it transcribe, then replicate, or it may called as a synthesis, as here all the necessary part of bacteriophage are synthesized, and as all the necessary part of bacteriophage are synthesized, they are assembly or they are joined to form an individual bacteriophage, and after they join to form a complete bacteriophage, it is released outside by rupturing the outer wall of host bacteria, and this life cycle is known as lytic life cycle. And next phase is lysogenic life cycle. Here first it infects, then fast DNA becomes incorporated into the host genome. Here the green portion is host viral genome and this blue is the host genome. So the viral genome is incorporated here. The cell divided and the prophase DNA is passed into the daughter cell. The cell divide and both the cell daughter cell contain viral genome. Under stressful condition, the fast DNA excised to form the bacterial chromosome and enters into the lytic cycle. Stressful condition, just for example, in exposed to UV radiation, UV is a stressful condition for this phase or this particular stage. If the stressful condition is there, the viral DNA is excised, it just spread from the host genome and enter into the lytic phase. Here it enter, this is the host genome and this blue line is the viral genome. Then this phase is equal to, rest two phase is equal to lytic life cycle. Else in this case it synthesized and released outside by rupturing the cell wall, but it doesn't interfere with the protein machinery and other metabolic activity of host body as lytic life cycle. It doesn't interfere. Even after lysogenic life cycle, by after releasing the bacteriophage, the cell again rejoin to ready for attacking of another phage. Only if stressful condition is there, it separate and enter into the lytic phase of this replicating stage. So here we complete with lytic and lysogenic life cycle. If you have any query, please comment in the comment box. Thank you.